Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Sweeping Taper with 5-arm Chandelier. This is the 101445. Excellent fixture. This can provide an amazing amount of downlight, task lighting when you need it. It can be used on all kinds of different places. It can be used in dining room tables. It can be used in stairways way up above you. It can also be used over kitchen islands if you have the right size island, because again, look at all this great task lighting. Same kind of idea that you'd have coming out of this fixture, because the bottom of the glass is open, unobstructed light coming right straight down. Let's get into the size of it to begin with. That's going to be the distance from the bottom of the fixture to where the chain begins. That's coming in at 22.5. Diameter is coming in at 24. So this is going to ship with 15 feet of wire, 36 inches of chain just to start with, and the canopy kit, that's what this is, that's going to go over your ceiling. So chain has a little seam on the side. You can barely see it. It's right there. And there's a tool that exists out in the world called a chain separating tool. I picked this up on Amazon. It was less than 20 bucks. Very great deal, I thought. And what this is kind of the reverse of a pair of pliers. So when you squeeze it, it opens up on the end, and then in the middle, it actually will close the chain without leaving any marks. And again, less than 20 bucks. So make sure your installer has one of these. It can add chain, or you can delete chain by using this. So if you need more chain than 36 inches, drop us a quick email. Say the fixture you're looking at, a 101445. Tell us how much chain you need, and I can quote that out for you. That canopy kit up in the ceiling is coming in at 5 inches round. It's going to go over your 4-inch J-box. This is what you guys have on your ceiling. Covers it up with absolutely no problem at all. Okay, it's also not a very heavy fixture. It just hangs from a normal J-box, so you don't have to worry about that part of it. The glass on this is going to be available in 2 different types. So the shape is going to be the same. This is Hubbardton Forge's Opal glass, which is an opaque, milky white glass. Can't see through it. Very beautiful. I'll talk a lot more about opal glass later in the video. It's also going to be available in something called water glass, and water glass looks like water running in a stream, basically. It's got a little bit of a ripple to it, a little wave. Very, very pretty as well. Remember, this one you're going to be able to see the bulb, and that's going to be very important when you're out looking for bulbs in the future. Okay, size of the glass, this is about 6 inches across the bottom, 5.91, and going up it is 5.12. Okay, almost 5. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about lamping on this. It's going to be using 5 of these, and these are ceramic medium-based sockets. We all grew up with this, very simple. An A19 bulb is the recommended bulb size to go into it, because it's going to be kind of hidden up inside the glass itself. This is a standard size light bulb we all grew up with. Everyone knows this bulb. So this is an incandescent version of it. If you want to stick with incandescent, you can go up to 100 watts each in each of the 5 sockets. But I think there's so many great LEDs out in the world for you to play with. And this is the old school LEDs. These are the first ones that came out with a hard plastic shell on them. I kind of like these a little better. Part of the reason why is because the driver and the circuits are way down in the bottom, and there's nothing to obstruct light going in all directions coming out of this. So wherever you can find these, you can find these. And that includes Ace Hardware, True Value Hardware, Home Depot, Walmart, Amazon, any of those kind of places. I can actually find these in my grocery store in Vermont. So if I can find them, you can find them as well. The color of the light they're going to be offering these to you is going to vary quite a bit. Starts off at 2700 Kelvin. That's a super yellow light. And that can look a little bit like a setting sun or candlelight when you dim it down. And that would be very pretty inside of this, I think. That would be kind of nice. However, they're also going to offer these to you in something called daylight. And daylight is not a warm, soft light. That's that bluish white light, like an overcast day or like a convenience store, and that's 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom, talk about it all the time, warm white, soft white, 3,000 Kelvin. That's light that's coming down on this table from these LEDs just above us, so that's our take on that. That's what we use all over our showroom. It mimics the nice light that comes out of an incandescent bulb, but it's an LED, so always remember that. In any case, I would make sure wherever you're getting these, just make sure you zero in and get a dimmable version of that bulb. I want to touch base on Hubbardton Forge's opal glass for just a second. So all of Hubbardton Forge's glass to begin with is going to be hand blown. This piece is hand blown first in clear, then they're going to come in and they're going to blow another layer of white glass on the inside of this. The third step is they're going to take and they're going to sandblast the whole thing on the inside and the outside. That's going to give you this beautiful, mellow, translucent, milky piece of glass. When you look at this and you can see the layers are actually piled up on the inside of this. Hubbardton Forge is very obsessed about details on all of their pieces, including their glass, and that's why you're here, because you're probably just as obsessed about little details as well. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.